America's leading industry is still the manufacture, distribution, packaging, and marketing of bullshit. This country was founded by a group of slave owners who told us that all men are created equal. That is what's known as being stunningly full of shit. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever be fixed. Because the owners of this country don't want that. This country is owned by 800 or 900 people who run everything, do everything, control everything. It's all one big ownership class in this country. We're led to feel free by the exercise of meaningless choices. Ice cream flavors, what do you want? We got 31. Got the flavor of the week, got the flavor of the month. But political parties, we're down to 2. Politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have owners. They own you. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. Nobody questions things in this country anymore. Americans have been bought off and silenced by toys and gizmos. With our microwave hot dogs and plastic vomit, fake dog shit and cinnamon dental floss and lemon-scented toilet paper and sneakers with lights in the heels. Millions of semi-conscious Americans day after day shopping and eating. It's the new national pastime. Fuck baseball, it's consumption. So where do people think these politicians come from? They come from American parents and American families, American homes, American schools, American churches, American businesses, and American universities, and they're elected by American citizens. This is the best we can do, folks. This is what we have to offer. It's what our system produces. Garbage in, garbage out. If you have selfish, ignorant citizens, you're gonna get selfish, ignorant leaders.
Machine gun bacon.
That's what the owners count on. They want obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime. And now they want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street.
Of course, there's a reason why we're all drugged. The drug companies want it that way. The drug industry has us taking things to get awake, things to go to sleep, things to pep up, things to forget about the grief you had from something.
They have a drug problem in this country. Where do you hear that? At the drugstore.
You don't have to be a political scientist to see the bigger dick foreign policy theory at work. It goes something like this. What? They have bigger dicks? Bomb them. That's our new job in the world, bombing brown people.
Industry, isn't that roughly our job everywhere? We kind of free people and whip industry on them so that they can have all the benefits of industry that we have come to love.
Isn't there something nobler they could do to be helping this planet heal? You don't Mother Earth, raped again. Guess who? Hey, she was asking for it. By the way, there's another bunch of homeless coming soon. When the housing bubble bursts and the dollar gets devalued, we'll get a lot of middle-class homeless.
And I said a long time ago, when fascism comes to America, it won't wear jack boots and brown shirts. It'll have on a smiley face and a T-shirt and designer jeans and Nikes.
You know what they ought to do? They ought to have 2 new requirements for being on the police. Intelligence and decency. Never can tell. It might just work. It certainly hasn't been tried yet.
That's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. Race, religion, sexuality. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. Anything you can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. Land of the free, home of the brave. All men are equal. Justice is blind. The good guys win. And everything is gonna be just fine.